welcome to another episode of The Ultimate Creative. I am your host, Emily Milling, and I'm very excited to talk to you today about how to start something new. Because I start new things all the time, constantly, all the time. I get bogged down in all my new projects. It's fun. Some of them stick. Most of them don't. The majority don't. I would say 1% of my new projects actually stick and move forward. Yeah, it's a hard pill to swallow, but it's true. So how do you start something new, and how do you keep it going? There are a lot of different factors that play into starting something new, whether it's a new job, a new project, a new career. And if it's like something that you're taking really seriously, you're going to have a lot of external factors that are going to come into this as well. I put a quiz on theultimatecreative.com/resources about, it's called, Should I Actually Be Doing This? And you can use this quiz to help you figure out if you want to do this new thing. It's a good way to understand what your motivations are. And so what I want to talk about today is your motivation to start something new generally. There's fear-based decision-making and there's courage-based decision-making. And for the purposes of what I'm discussing today, those are the only two options there are. And there's definitely more. But I want to just talk about using fear or using courage to make decisions. If you're making a fear-based decision, it probably looks something like, I will stay in my job that makes me feel like garbage forever because this is the only way I'm going to make money. If you're making a courage-based decision, you're deciding to do something because you know that it's going to be beneficial to you in the long term. So the first thing I'd like you to do is write down all of the reasons why you want to start this new project, and then analyze the underlying motivations and look for positives or negatives. So positives would be courage-based and negatives would be fear-based. Okay, here's a positive example. I'm going to become a child entertainer named Gross Kid because I want to be in control of how much I earn, and I love making kids laugh. Now conversely, here's the negative. I'm going to become a child entertainer called Gross Kid because I can't afford the lifestyle that I want on this current salary, and my boss Karen is a jerky jerk face, and she makes me feel like a garbage can. Positive motivations will inspire the courage that you need to follow through on your plans. Negative motivations are just going to sap your will to live because you're making this decision based on something that's not making you happy. You got to make your decisions based on what is making you happy. Why does that sound so simple? I don't know. Why does it get so complicated? I feel like it gets complicated because you wanna like weigh all the different options. It was like trying to pick something on Netflix, you know? You never pick, and you become paralyzed because there are too many options. There are too many things at play where you know what you want to watch if you really think about it. Like, you just want to watch Austin Powers because it's there and you feel like it. Not because it's going to like expand your mind, because it definitely won't. It doesn't hold up. I watched it recently. It doesn't hold up. But like, you know, I knew that I wanted to watch it. And the motivation to watch it was just, this is going to make me feel good. If I chose something like watching The Witcher, I'm watching it because if I don't watch it, then I'm not going to be able to catch all of these references my friend Julia is making. I don't know. I didn't want to watch it. Sorry, Julia. You're never going to listen to this. I love you. Okay, now let's get into some more tactical stuff. So you've made your list and you've understood what your positive and negative motivations are going to be. You're making your decision based on your positive motivations, right? Okay, so step 2 is making yourself a tactical plan. The first thing you want to do is write down an actual goal, and it has to be SMART. S-M-A-R-T. That's how you spell SMART, but that's an acronym for the SMART goal that you have to make. So specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-based. A SMART goal for yourself. So a SMART goal for me would be, I want to produce one new film by the end of 2021. The end. It's specific, it's a film. It's measurable, I want to do it by the end of 2021. It's attainable because I have plenty of time to do it. It's realistic because I have the resources and capabilities to do it. And it's time-based because I've said by the end of 2021. It's a very simple goal. It's a SMART goal. It's something to keep you on track, okay? Then what you're going to do is put together a 30, 60, 90-day plan. What are you going to do for the 30 days, the 60 days, and the 90 days? You can kind of put all of your different tasks in this plan at the same time to make it a little bit easier on yourself overall, because you're going to find that some things require other things at different phases. So at 90 days, you need to have your social media accounts set up, but you have to do that in the 30 days anyway. So do you see what I'm saying? They all kind of fit together. This is the phase where you're just kind of brain dumping everything in here and you're organizing it all into a time-based plan for yourself. This way, it's going to make it really easy to execute. You can't say to yourself, oh, I don't know what I'm doing, because you do. Oh, guess what? I'm giving you tools to do the things you want to do, not to do the things, not do the things. Not to not do the things. Okay, and then step 3, and this is the most crucial step. Set the expectation now to work hard, because you're not going to get it done if you don't put the work in. And it's just as simple as that. So many people have asked me, how do you do all of these different things? And the easiest answer is, I just do it. I just set the expectation that I'm going to work hard for a certain period of time, or I'm going to work at a moderate level for a longer period of time. But again, I'm setting my SMART goals for myself that I'm going to get this shit done. And the only way that I'm able to actually do it is by just doing it. And you have to think about how, you can listen to the episode on how to be motivated. You have to think about what is motivating you. Again, I'm coming back to this over and over again, but what is motivating you to get these things done? You must give yourself no other option but to get everything done. And at the same time, you got to set realistic goals for yourself. There's a lot to think about. And I totally get that. But if you allow yourself to just kind of float along and blame other things, if you start passing blame to external situations or influences, and I understand some of them are just absolutely not in your control, and that's fine. But if you're really honest with yourself, that you are the only person responsible for getting your shit done, right? You're the only person who's gonna give a crap whether or not you do it. Nobody cares that I did these podcasts today, but I care. Well, Justin cares. Justin's a nice guy. He's my partner. Nobody cares except for me, because I'm the only person that this needs to happen for. So when I look back on this, I'm going to be able to say, oh, yes, finally I did it. It was really hard to do this too. It was really effing hard. It was 2 hours of just me sitting here recording myself, redoing takes over and over again because it's the first time I'm doing it. And that's the other thing about starting something new. If it's the first time you're doing it, it's going to be super freaking hard. It's not going to get easier until you do it 100 billion times. So if you watch this video compared to the first one I did, you're going to be like, wow, that is a big difference. And in a couple of weeks, when I've done a whole bunch more of these, you're gonna be like, oh, it's like she never had a problem, but I did have a problem because I don't know what the hell I'm doing from one day to the next, just like everybody else. So that's my meandering conversation for you today. I just want you to know that you can do the thing. Here's what you gotta do. If you wanna start something new, you gotta figure out what it is motivating you to do it. You gotta figure out if it's a positive or a negative thing. Then you need to make yourself a plan, set yourself a 1-year goal, and do a 30, 60, 90-day plan for all of the steps that you're going to take. And then you need to just do the work. And I know it sounds simple, and I know it's super hard to actually do it, but that's all there is to it. And I think you can figure it out from here. Have a fantastic day. Bye.